Volume 2 covers off the details and moves on from Volume 1. Volume 1 covered off, hey, how do we pick a caliber, which particular gear do we need to choose, what glass works, what rifle works, and what accessories go together, and how do we maintain that. We now go beyond all of that in Volume 2 with how do we use all that equipment? How do we set up and use our rifle? How do we set up and use the scope and spotting scopes? And how do we communicate between the safe spotter and a shooter? It also explains the different forms of support systems that you might need to use. Bipods, bags, stuff in the field where you probably don't have necessarily a flat surface. You may use sticks, tripods. You may use all sorts of other barriers, trees. We're going to get into that. In Volume 2, we also cover off the fundamentals. These are the critical building blocks to be able to shoot long range accurately and precisely. Fundamentals at long range are on steroids. That means, in essence, that you have to have the fundamentals down in order to be able to achieve your goals for long range. We also cover ballistics extensively. And ballistics is one of those topics that's pretty hard to get to grips with without some useful background diagrams and illustrations. So we've put a lot of effort into making understanding ballistics much easier. Finally, we cover off the wind. The wind has to be the big equalizer for everybody in long range, no matter how much experience you've got. So we cover off the wind in great detail, how to compensate for it, different types of wind conditions, things that drive different forms of winds, and how you need to compensate for those if you're hunting or if you're shooting in a competition.